A couple of my Twitter followers actually sent me his story. They actually came right behind each other. Shout out to those two individuals for telling me about this. And this story right here is going to be a clear-cut example of how white privilege indeed works. So this event that I'm talking about right now happened in Missouri. The story came out today, as a matter of fact, at 8:23 a.m. from the article that I'm looking at, from an event I believe that happened yesterday. So you had this man whose name is Richard Emery, who went on a serious killing spree. And I do mean serious killing spree. So apparently he got into it with his girlfriend, and her mother was there, as well as her two children who were ages 8 and 10. So instead of just stepping away from the situation, he decides that he's going to slaughter each and every last one of them. You heard that correctly. He killed the girlfriend, he killed her mother, and both of her kids. Neighbors ended up finding out what happened. They call the police, and then that's when a manhunt ensues, and they go after this man. But it doesn't stop there. So after that happens, he ends up in a shootout with the police. And they said one of the police cruisers was riddled with bullets. So I don't know what type of gun he was using, but they just said it was riddled with bullets. But you know, sometimes they overinflate that stuff for dramatic effect. There could have been 5 bullets in the car, and they'll say that was riddled with bullets. And apparently one of the bullets most likely hit him. He ended up getting away. How? I don't know. Then he ended up going and taking this other woman's car, like a complete stranger. He ends up stabbing her. She doesn't die. Then he takes her car and he drives off, and he ends up here at this Quick Trip that you see in this picture. And he hides there where, excuse me, the police find him and he's bleeding, and then they take him in. The reason why I said this thing is riddled with white privilege is because had it been us, they would have just killed us after doing all of that. And they went on this after this man for 7 hours. It was a 7-hour manhunt for this guy. Listen, and they call us savages. I know we got some bad in our community, but damn, some people don't even know about this story. I actually mentioned it to a couple people offline, and they was like, I didn't hear about that. Of course you didn't, because they like to try to keep stuff like this regulated to just the internet. They don't want, because they don't think people are going to go and find it, or they're going to be preoccupied with something else. Like something that started off in the home spilled out into the street. Like it started off with him killing 4 people. Then he went and, got in the shootout with the cops. Then he stole some other woman's car, stabbed her, and it ended up at this Quick Trip where he started bleeding. And at that point, he really was defenseless. He knew if he kept moving, he probably would have bled to death. Yeah, so I don't know. And also it says he has been arrested on 15 charges, including first-degree murder. That said, they're looking into what caused the motive and all of this. My guess is it had to be some kind of domestic dispute between him and his girlfriend. It had to be. I mean, for someone to kill the entire family like that, it had to be very personal. Very personal. And it's crazy because you would think if it was an issue he had with a girlfriend that he would just deal with her, but he killed the whole family. He was like, I don't want any traces. But y'all let me know what you think about this story down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.